All right, good morning everyone. We're on the road again for day 7, having some chai on our first day, first break after 2 hours on the road. But this is the recap for day 6 yesterday. Whew, long day, longest yet.
You look very weary.
I am weary. It's the first day I didn't want to get up this morning. Long day, biggest day yet, 365K, 12 and a half hours of pretty much every kind of driving you could have, I reckon. How do we start off?
We left Ankleshwar, wasn't it?
No. Thane.
Thane.
The Express.
Thane. See how tired we are?
The Express Inn.
Yeah. So we left there about 6:30, and you're looking
Turned the
at
key at 6.
Oh no, we turned the key at 6.
Turned the key at 6.
I'm really weary today.
We wanted to get around. We wanted to get around Mumbai traffic before everyone woke up. But as soon as we walked out of the hotel, there was 6 lanes of constant traffic.
You're having a look at some of that footage right now.
So we had to cross 6 lanes of truck traffic in the dark just to get out of the hotel heading in the right direction. And use the ring road to get around the outskirts of Mumbai. How was that? That was fun.
That was pretty fun. The thing is also is that we noticed here that if you take a wrong turn and you wanted to cross over a bridge and you think, oh no, I wasn't supposed to cross over the bridge, I really have to do a U-turn, don't worry about getting off the next exit, which might be 3 or 4 kilometres away. What do?
Yeah, so there's constant douchebaggery on the roads here. So we're following this guy on a motorcycle up a bridge. It's like 2-lane bridge. Of course, the traffic's just flowing super fast, right? And we're just trying to make our way through. He gets about a third of the way up the bridge, decides he's made a wrong turn, and instead of keeping going, he stops in the middle of the bridge, the one-way bridge, by the way, and turns around and starts coming back right in front of us and starts coming back down because he missed his turn.
If you're hearing that noise in the background, somebody's just deciding to sweep in front of us. It's like a bush turkey.
Talk about a fruitless exercise. Oh, the same as the one we saw yesterday. You remember what we saw yesterday? The stupidest job in the world. There was somebody painting the lane markings on the roads in India. What a waste of fucking time that is.
And energy and money.
Yeah.
So we stayed on the highway. Well, the highway then turns into the freeway, then turns into the expressway.
The one road they told us you can't go on.
There was only 2 rules. I think there was only 2 rules in the whole of the Rickshaw Run. 1 is don't visit a military base.
Which we blundered onto on day 1.
Tick. And 2?
Somehow, like, all these places you can't be, they let you in. And so like 30, 40, we might have been like 40 or 50 Ks down the track. We get to another toll booth and he's like, oh, you can't be here. And we're like,
we know.
We don't want to be here.
We want to be here.
But we can't get off because there's no exits, right? Hence the term expressway. And he's like, oh, but you can't be here. I'm like, I don't want to be here. What do you want me to do? Like, click my heels 3 times and make the rickshaw disappear?
But we got escorted off.
Yeah, but how do you get out of everything in India?
Oh, the best way to get out of anything in India is you just spill out random Australian cricketers' names.
Ricky Ponting,
Mark Waugh, Adam Gilchrist,
Michael Clark.
And then selfie. They all want a selfie with us
because
they think he looks like Ricky Ponting.
And then so they escorted. They were very angry, by the way.
A bit angry.
And they escorted us off the expressway. And then we got on the road we were meant to be on, heading somewhere. Where were we heading? Oh, we're heading to Ratnagiri.
How hot was it yesterday?
Oh, so hot. 40 degrees all day, in the wind, in the dry heat, and it just sucks it out of you. But we were excited because we were climbing in the mountains, and we're like, oh, we'll get cooler. Hey, guess what? It doesn't get any cooler.
It doesn't. 3 mountain climbs though.
Yeah.
Up, down, 3, up, down. And that road from the expressway, which was quite nice. You're just travelling, and it's nice. Not a bump on the road. You know, you could make a cup of tea if you like. The road that we're on, you're having a look at some of this footage right now, is just incredibly uncomfortable. It's that for at least 150 Ks.
And it was like, they're constantly building the road, so it was like nice pavement for 200 meters, then rocks for 500 meters, and nice pavement for 200 meters, and rocks for 500 meters. Roxy took it like a champ, however, she likes a good pounding, as we know. However, the luggage rack does not, so one of the welds on the luggage rack has broken. So we did a little bit of roadside MacGyvering to get that fixed.
But you did get one of your good sponsors had sent over some cable ties.
Stephen Morgan, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Your cable ties are coming in handy.
You're having a look at it right now.
So we've done the MacGyver on that to get us to the next city where we can find someone to weld it back together again. And then so we home stretch into Ratnagiri. Got into Ratnagiri at like 6:30 at night.
Something like that.
Sun was just setting, so it was a sun up to sunrise. A sunrise.
12 and a half hours.
Sunrise to sunset's what I meant to say.
12 and a half hours.
Yeah, 12 and a half hours.
It's our longest day yet.
Longest day yet. 365 Ks. We had a nice dinner and then hit the rack and did not want to get up when the alarm went off this morning. But here we are on the road again, on the way to Goa.
If you're ever going to Ratnagiri, don't. It's another dry state.
Yeah, but we did find the seedy backroom bar.
It was like the underground.
They ushered us through to kitchen to get you.
This way.
This way. And then, so we did manage to get a beer, even though we weren't supposed to.
And the ATMs here are pretty epic, aren't they? Like the ATMs, or the hotel first gave our card over.
Didn't work.
It didn't work, like 3 cards, and he's saying, oh, your cards don't work. Right, maybe your machine doesn't work. But the ATMs, they're pretty epic here, because they don't let you in either. Got to have a special password.
Yeah, and it takes about 4 goes to actually get money out.
At least. I haven't had a movement today.
Yeah, so he's a bit grumpy.
Very grumpy.
So there's grumpy Gerald, there's grumpy full Gerald, and happy empty Gerald. We're still on grumpy full Gerald this morning.
I'm not a happy G-Man at the moment, but we're always loving this brown liquid here.
It's chai.
Chai's good. I don't know about you, but I don't like the film.
Eat your film, Gerald.
Eat your film.
Everyone knows you have to eat your film.
So that's us for the day. Rudy, I'm going to have to, again, I could have got some whiskey yesterday, but the prices, it's very dusty, isn't it? But the prices of whiskey here are exorbitant. And so I'm going to have another natural one. Hang on, what I might actually do is that, here we go. This might look good for you.
Oh.
Look at that, the old brown liquid.
Cheers, Rudy.
Cheers, Rudy.
On the way to Goa. See you next time.
That's where we're going. See what I did there?